So hello friends, I am Anirban from Fusion Tech. I hope that all of you are friends very well. And today is the first day on my YouTube channel on my tutorial, and this series is called as Tech Learn. And on a first day, first lesson, I will tell you that how to use desktop on Windows 7 on a detailed analysis. So friends, let's go.
Okay friends, first day I discuss the basic features of Windows 7, that means using the Windows 7 desktop. And the today topic is starting a program from the start menu, opening a program window, maximizing, minimizing, restoring and resizing a window, using a zero snap to manage windows, using AERO peek to view the desktop, using alt tab to cycle through program, using Windows flip, that means Windows plus tab to cycle through the program, using the taskbar to view and select running programs, closing a program using desktop gadget. Okay, let's start. Windows 7 still has a taskbar. Across the bottom of the screen, it represents a huge departure from previous Windows desktop. That means the new desktop makes it easier to manage program. You can see that Windows 7 logo, and you can switch between program window and find new window you want to work with now. First of all, however, you see that this is taskbar and there is many type of icons, and when you right click this any type of icon, a jump list open, and here you see that the recently open documents. Okay, and this is Windows gadget, and you can place this gadget anywhere of the entire screen. Then starting a programming from the start menu. You can start a program from a desktop shortcut, but you more likely to start program from the start menu. So first of all, you must click the start orbit. Then if the program is listed on the left panel, click the start it. That means here left panel. Suppose you open the paint, and you can see that here is paint, and you just double click this icon, and you can now work with paint. And the next stage is, if the program is not listed on the left pane, however the mouse over all program. Suppose you work in MS Office, and you see that here is no MS Office listed, so you must select all program and scroll the program listing, and you can see that here are the list of program, and click the program listing to start it, and you choose the program. In entire this list, you choose any type of program, and just a double click and the program will be started. And note is, if the program is within a folder on the start menu, click the folder to open it, then the click program name to the start the program. Mind it, remember it. Then opening a new program window. Windows 7's taskbar also makes it easy to create a new program window for a currently running program. That means in this taskbar you opened MS Office, and in a few days ago you previously opened MS Office. Then you just right click on MS Office icon and MS Office icon and MS Office icon, and you can see that the previous file have been opened. Then and you just double click this any type of file, and you can see that Windows MS Office will be opened. And here is a special tip: using the recent submenu to open a recently used document, use pin this program to taskbar to keep a program you use frequently on the taskbar at all times. Use close window or close all window to close open program window. Suppose in a day you many time use window MS Office, Paint, Tally, ERP, etc, etc. So you can pin this type of software in a taskbar, and this is so easy. When you pin this software, just double click that area or that icon which you opened, and the software will be opened. Then maximizing, minimizing, restoring and resizing a window. In a Windows 7 provides a variety of way to control the size of position of a program window. In this section you learn how to use your mouse to adjust a window size position. You can also use arrow snap to adjust position from the keyboard. Here is a window, and you see that the minus, that means a subtract symbol, that means this is called minimize. This is and here is a rectangle, this called is maximize, and the close, that means cross button. Okay. Click the upper left corner to display the menu optional. Click the either control minimize the window of the taskbar. Click either control maximize the window full screen. Click the drag to resize the window, and click and drag move the window. And suppose you resize your window. Suppose you maximize your window, then you here friends must see that this area, okay, you can just double click, then the entire screen is full. Okay, that means the maximize. And click the upper left corner to display menu. Click either control to restore the program to the previous size or position. Here is some symbol, and there is a note. As you can see from this tutorial, you do not need to open upper left corner menu to work with sizing. Okay. Using AERO snap to manage Windows. What is this? If your system uses the Windows AERO desktop, you can use your keyboard to move, maximize, minimize the active window by using a new feature called AERO snap. AERO snap uses the Windows key along with the arrow key adjust position. First of all, program running in Windows, press Windows plus right arrow key, and active window moves to the right of the screen. Okay, that means you can resize your window. Here is a window, and just you press Windows key and right arrow key, and then active window moves the right screen. Okay, you just right and left, you change your between the entire screen. If you are using a built-in keyboard on a portable computer, the window key might be located away from the arrow key. And here is press Windows up arrow. Here is the Windows key keyboard in keyboard, and the up arrow key, and you can see that the active window is maximized. And press Windows left arrow, active window move to left screen. You can see that Windows up, the Windows screen is maximized, and this picture is up on the screen. And the press Windows left, and you can see that Windows move to the left screen. Okay, and this is the shortcut Windows plus left arrow. Don't press Windows own arrow to minimize active window to toolbar. And to learn more about Windows arrow, we will discuss in a few days, coming a few days. Okay. Then using a arrow pick to view the desktop. If your system supports the Windows Arrow desktop, the title, that means the title bar of the active window is translucent when it is not maximized. You can use a new feature called Arrow Pick to see your desktop even you have many program window open. That means the Arrow Pick control box over the mouse over the box to view the desktop. That means suppose this is the icon of Internet Explorer, this is the file manager, this is Windows Media Player, this is Notepad, this is sometimes of pictures which I opened. Uh, in this page, this is a browser, this is a browser which I opened, and Arrow Pick display only the outlines of open window. Click the control box to toggle window display on off. That means in a background there are many windows. Suppose you see any suppose you see that which you opened in the previous time, then just go that window which you opened, and just you point your mouse. No one not selected any icon, just point your mouse, then you see that which icon you opened. That means here you see that this is Windows Media Player. Okay, then you see that this is a file, then you see that my computer box, and this is Notepad, etc, etc. This is the one of the best features of Windows 7. Windows 7 Starter Edition does not support Windows 7 IRIO. Mind it, Windows 7 Starter Edition does not support Windows 7 IRIO. Using Alt Tab to cycle through program. Using the Alt Tab key, also known as cool switching. Alt plus Tab is also called a cool switching, to select which program you want to make active. That means which program is now active. You can see only press Alt plus Tab. In Windows 7, pressing Alt plus Tab cycle through live thumbnailing of each running program. This is Tab, this is Alt. Press Alt plus Tab, thumbnails of active programs appear. That means thumbnails of active program. Suppose suppose I opened MS Office, Music Player, VLC, Tally, and then in this 4 software, I see easily when I press Alt plus Tab. Press Alt plus tab until desired program is highlighted. When you press Alt plus tab, then first of all I open that Windows Media Player. Then you see that Windows Media Player selected. Then release Alt plus tab. Then you press Alt plus tab, and this is twice thrice, and this is just pressing Alt plus tab. You can see that one by one thumbnail of active program is appear, and select any thumbnail of active program and release Alt plus tab. In addition to the highlights, so this is a note. In addition to the highlights, so in step 3, the name of the program as window is shown above the program thumbnail, and here you can see that the name of the program. So don't worry, you see that which program you opened. Using Windows Flip, Windows plus tab to cycle through programs. System running the Windows AERO desktop can use Windows Flip, cycle through running program and select the only the you want to make a active window. Windows Flip use the Windows and tab key. That is tab plus Windows. First of all, you press the Windows and the tab key, and running program are displayed in overlapping across the screen. You can see that here is many type of program, and these programs are seeing that overlapping looks. This is here. So suppose you choose text, you choose notepad, then you just press Windows plus tab until the notepad is selected, then release your Windows plus tab key. Continue to press Windows and tab key until the program you want to make active is at front of the stack. When you select the notepad, then this open thumbnail link active window is front of, and that means you sure that your program is selected. Release the key and the program become active. Note, you might see icons for minimal sized program as well as program window appear in step 2 and 3. Using the taskbar to view and select running program. The Windows 7 taskbar not only looks different than the one in previous version of Windows. It uses icons, not text by default, but it make it easier than over the choose live program you want to make active. That means, first of all, however, the mouse over taskbar icon and the thumbnail of the running program appears. When I go this taskbar button and then this thumbnail, and I see that the running programming appears. Click the taskbar icon from the program and the program become active, and just press or click this icon and this icon, and you can see that this window is be selected. A program icon on the taskbar can represent more than one window, and you can see that you can open a program in more than one time. That means one window. This is a picture, and you can see that there is two pictures at a time. Okay, move your mouse to highlight window and you want to make active, and just suppose you choose first pictures, then you just click the picture, and just you choose the second type of picture, then you click second type of first. So then the main procedure is you just choose your icon, so opened icon, and you can see that the opening thumbnailing the active window, and you just select the icon. These features requires Windows AERO. This is note. Closing a program, Windows 7 offers several ways to close a program, and you can select the method that the best for giving the situation. First of all, you close the button, click the red X in upper right corner. This is upper right corner of the program window to close the program. You can also click the upper left corner to open the window menu, and this is upper left corner open and close the button. And to close the program for window menu, click close, and to close the program from the keyboard, press Alt plus F4. Note, you do not need to open the window menu to use Alt plus F4. Choose the program window, and the second note is the right click menu, so the step and also allow you to print the program the taskbar to for faster access. To close a program in the taskbar, right click the program icon, select close button, and this is, and to close all window for a particular program from the taskbar, right click from the program icon and select close all window. This is okay. Using desktop gadget, that is the most fruitful or useful gadgets provided by Microsoft Windows 7. Windows 7 improve Windows Vista uses of gadgets small desktop program by freeing them from the slide of monitor. In Windows 7 you can place desktop gadget wherever you would like on the desktop, and you can use gadget developed for Windows Vista as well as those development for Windows 7. So right click an empty portion of the desktop. This is the entire screen, and you can right click the empty portion of the screen and select gadget. And when you see that this option will appear, and you just select the gadget, and the gadget gallery will be opened. This is the gadget gallery. The place a gadget on your desktop, double click the appropriate icon and drag the gadget icon on the desktop. Suppose I choose that Bing, so I double click the Bing icon, and this is the Bing icon. You can also open to desktop gadget gallery from a start menu. Repeat step 4 will you have added all the gadgets you want to add your desktop. Mind it. To adjust setting for any gadget, move your mouse to the right side of the gadget and select the setup icon. You can see that the setup icon, you can set up your gadget. Okay, select or enter the desired option and click OK to finished. And you must set up your gadget. Which type of gadget you selected depends on you, and you must set up your settings and then press just OK. To drag a gadget, move the mouse to the right of the gadget and click the drag gadget. You just drag this gadget anywhere of your screen, in here, but remember that only the blank of entire screen. Okay, move the gadget as desired and release the left mouse button, place the gadget. Note, this is a special note. Use the get more gadget online link to download additional gadgets. Select a gadget, the click so details to learn manage about the gadget. So I think that all of you friends understand the basic, that means how to use desktop in Windows 7. In a few days I will teach you the another topic in Windows 7. So be happy and stay tuned with our channel. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.
So friends, I hope that all of you understand that today's tutorial, and if all of you have any query, so please comment below my YouTube video. Please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Fusion Tech, and keep watching. Stay tuned with my channel. Jai Hind.